Well, it's been a mixed start to the season. Getting an amateur club's a bit difficult. Hopefully we'll get there though. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Global Domination. I'm Nick from SonickFM, and this is episode 39. As we saw, well, it's a week ago now, we are with Hong Kong Football Club in the Hong Kong Premier League. And if you saw the video posted earlier today, you'll know that due to some technical issues, we are 5 games into the season already as we start our first video with Hong Kong Football Club. This is how the start of the season has gone. So, first 3 games, good start, 4-0 win away to Kitchee, drew 1 each with Happy Valley, and then beat TSW Pegasus 3-2. Again, away from home. Then a bit of a stumble. We lost 4-2 to Iron Brew Rangers, and we lost 4-1 to Resources Capital. Not great. So the 2 games I have coming up for you today are going to be the Sapling Cup Group B games against Happy Valley and TSW Pegasus, just because those are the games that were coming up when I was able to load my furthest back autosave. So I'll show you them, get to meet the team, and we'll have some league games in tomorrow's video. So since the meet the team video, in fact I'll show you how that leaves the league. After the first 5 games, we're sitting 4th, mid-table. If we remember correctly, the board want us to finish mid-table. So we're currently sitting mid-table after 5 games. We do have a game on hand over the teams above us, which can move us up into 3rd if we were to win that. So things, as I said in the intro there, bit of a mixed start. Things going not too badly. I double checked. We are the only amateur team in the league. So it is no wonder that the season preview puts us as overwhelming favourites not to win the league and to finish last. So yeah, decent start to the season and the first 3 games, falling away a wee bit with the last 2, but we're still there or thereabouts. We're already 8 points behind Eastern, but not really a lot we can do about that. I think I said in the Meet the Team video, I don't think this is a season where we win the league. I think as an amateur team, it's too big an ask for us. I think to win the league, we are going to need to move to one of the other teams, whether that be throughout this season or start of next season. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on how the jobs are going throughout the year and come the end of the season. Now, a couple of other changes to the game. I've added in a face pack, as we can see, Sun Ming Him of Kitchee as an actual face. I'm using the DF11 face pack in case anybody's wondering, which is why it has this little kind of white background thing here. I've also finally downloaded and installed the new gen face generator thing from Zealand as well. Doesn't seem to have worked with everybody. If we go and we have a look at our team, Alan Gray, for example, is a new gen. He has a face. He's 18 years old. That's not an 18-year-old face, but he has an actual face. If we look at Pedro Jal, for example, of Eastern, he doesn't have a face. I don't know why. I'll look into that off camera. I'm not going to deal with that just now. Deal with that after this video. We've wasted enough time getting to this point. So, transfer-wise, go and we have a look at what's happened. Stefan Antonic, if you remember from the last video where we met the team, he was one of our best players. Could play both left and right back. He decided to leave. Again, all these players are on non-contracts or amateur contracts. They can leave whenever they like, and there's not a thing I can do about it. Alvin Vasey, he is also left, 16-year-old wing back, and David Fitzgerald, 16-year-old Irish wing back, left also. Coming in replacement, we have Lung Kwok Wai, who came in from, who is this? CFCSSHK? Chelsea Football Club Soccer School, Hong Kong. I also updated the name pack, the real name pack thing, so there's some of the teams, their names are a bit different from the last time I looked at the league. So yeah, Chelsea Football Club Soccer School, Hong Kong. He came in from them. He's now with one of our affiliate clubs, Club Albion. He's a 19-year-old right midfielder. 2-star current ability, not too bad. Wong Kwok Pun is an 18-year-old Hong Kongese. Hong Kong. I don't know what somebody from Hong Kong would be called. He's from Hong Kong and he's 18 and he's a right back. He basically comes in to replace Antonich. So he's coming in there at right back. 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. A decent young player. And finally we have Paul Caldwell, who is a 20-year-old Montserratian midfielder. This was a director of football signing. Could have cancelled it, but he's from Montserrat. You can always say for the player from Montserrat. He comes in from the Montserrat Police Force. And again, he is with Club Albion, one of our affiliate teams. There are a couple of transfers, which you might have seen at the start, signings that have got contract offers in for. Cameron Russell, who is a 20-year-old Bermudan central defender, can also play as a right back as well. He's 4.5-star current ability. It says I need to scout him, but I've already scouted him. I don't know why it's saying that. But looking to bring him in. The only issue is he takes us above, like, he's a foreign player, so we need to try and figure that out, but we'll go back to that in a second when we go to see the squad. And also Mark Swainston, who is a 26-year-old Filipino central midfielder. However, importantly, he has Hong Kong as a second nationality, so he doesn't count as foreigner. Let's see, 4.5-star ability in the centre of the park. A decent player. He came in on trial and signed him right away. We have a few other players that are on trial that we'll be looking at, so there might be another signing or two by tomorrow's video, but we'll cover that when we get to it. Quick refresher of the squad. If we filter out those who are on trial, this is the squad we've got. So we have Che Hyujun, centre back, his best player in the team, 26-year-old South Korean centre back, 5-star ability. I think he is due to. Yeah, he is currently just awaiting his paperwork to become have Hong Kong as a second nationality. So that will be one less foreigner we'll have in the team, because as you can see in the first team, presently we have 6, and we can only have 4 in the first team squad at any given time. So with Che Hyujun, his paperwork just awaiting to go through, that would mean we're back to 5, and then if we bring in Russell, it'll take us back up to 6. It just means 2 players are going to be missing out of the matchday squad every time. Okay, Jeremy Sanson, he's still here. Jake Aspin, Max Cohen, Alan Gray. So not much has really changed with the team, as we saw at transfer section. But I think that has me waffled on more than enough. Club atmosphere is currently poor. For recent form, high turnover of playing staff, contrasting personalities, and many players who don't share the same level of professionalism. They should share the same level of professionalism. They're all amateur. However, Yeah, we really need to fix that. Team cohesion is good, managerial sport's good. We just need to fix this club atmosphere. Primarily because I'm pretty sure, maybe it's not, I thought that having a positive atmosphere was one of our, what's the word I'm looking for? One of our goals for the season. But obviously not. So can't really complain too much with that. Problem is, with this whole club atmosphere thing, what I would normally do is go through training and schedule some team bonding days, things like that. For an amateur club, I can't do that. So the only way we're going to fix this is to get on a winning run. Might have to have a team meeting with them as well. We'll see. Might do that after this game. We'll see how this game goes first. So we'll get into our first game, which is in the opening game of the Hong Kong Sapling Cup against Happy Valley. And this is the team that we're putting out. We have Choi Tse-to in goals, Lam Hin Ting, Denny, Che Hyu Jun, and Wong Kwok Pun at the back. Wong Chun Hin and Close are our central midfielders, with Sanson, Lung Hei Long, and Cohen as the attacking midfielders, and Alan Gray up front. Not really done anything to the tactic. I've changed a couple of players' roles just to roles that would suit them better. So Alan Gray, for example, instead of being either a pressing forward or an advanced forward, we've got him playing as a poacher because that's apparently where he's best. And we'll see how that goes. Might switch him back to advanced forward if need be. But same with Sanson, switched him to a winger because that's where he's best. And we might as well get the best out of our players. We'll get into the game now. And Happy Valley, we drew one each with them, believe, in the league already. So we want to try and get a better result, more for our team morale and things like that. But it's Happy Valley with the first highlight. Corner, free kick, from the corner. Almost at the corner, flag comes in, but it's headed over the bar. The Sapling Cup, not a cup I'm overly concerned about. If we win it, fantastic. If we don't, not overly concerned. And Lung Hei Long has picked up a knock. Keep an eye on his fitness to see if we need to make that change. It's the Premier League and the FA Cup are the ones we want to win. Sapling Cup would just be a bonus. But not overly concerned whether we win or not. And again, Happy Valley have another attack, but the shot there is fired wide. And it looks as if it might be Happy Valley again. The keeper with the kick out. Lung Hei Long does well to win that back, though. Gives it to Cohen. Cohen tries to feed Gray through. Gray with the shot. What a goal from Alan Gray's fourth goal of the season. And what a way to get this game started. See the replay. Kick comes out from the goalkeeper. Midfielder can't hold it. Lung Hei Long does well to recover it. And that was, I think, Cohen. Played it through to Gray. Could have went himself with two men in front of him. Decided, I'll just have a shot. Do that all day long, son. Cohen with the knock on from the throw in, and Gray is there with the header, but he can't keep the header down. And that means we're top of our group. I mean, the other two teams haven't played yet. It's the first game. But we're top of the group. I'm playing quite well as well. Pretty even game. Shots on target wise, 43 corners, 3 to 9. We've committed a lot more fouls. Same percentage of passes completed and same possession. Pretty even. I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it going. Maybe grab another goal if you feel like it. I wouldn't say no to that. An eye on Lung Hei Long's fitness as well. It's starting to drop a little bit because of his injury. So we might need to look at changing him soon. But Denny heads the ball clear. Lung Hei Long gets it, gives it to Gray. Gray feeds Sanson on the left, and Jeremy Sanson with his 5th goal of the season off that left-hand side. tucks it into the far corner, make it 2-0 now to us against Happy Valley. Denny wins the ball from the clearance, gives it to Lungy Long, he gives it to Gray, Gray feeds Sanson in on the left. He's got all the space in the world to run into, and looks up, finds the far corner. Excellent play. So, an hour in, I'm going to take Lungy Long off. And who am I going to bring on? Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? See, it's recommending Joe Neville, but he's a defensive midfielder or centre midfielder, so what I think we're going to do is bring Jack Holder on. I think we'll bring Jack Holder on there. And what we might do is swap him with Max Cohen, who's not really much better in that role, to be fair. Actually, what we'll do is we will bring Joe Neville on in there, because he's relatively adept. I think we'll play him as an advanced... Who's he playing at the moment as an attacking shadow striker? Yeah, we'll leave him as that. And I think for the moment, that will do. Just checking everybody else's ratings and fitness. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. And we'll see how we got on. So, 70-minute mark now, and it's a corner for Happy Valley. Corner gets swung in. Sanson is up there to head clear. Only as far as Obicop for Happy Valley, though. Plays the ball back to the defender who tries the long ball forward, but Che Hugin is there to cut it out. Owen has picked it up on the right hand side, but he can't find a Hong Kong player with his pass. And it comes all the way back through now to Joy Zeto in goals. Gives out to June. June forward to Neville. Neville finds Wong Chun Hin alongside him. Sanson has it on the left now. He tries to get past his man, but he doesn't manage it. However, the ball come back to Ting. The headed clearance from Happy Valley, picked up by our defence. Cohen has it now on the right. He feeds Gray through. Gray with his second goal this game, fifth goal of the season. Great pass through from Max Cohen there. We'll see it again in replay. Che Hugin plays it forward, and it's the defender wins it, but he can't find a Happy Valley player. Cohen picks up, feeds Gray through. Goalkeeper actually gets a hand to it, but he can't keep the shot out the back of the net. And that, I think, will wrap up the 3 points for us. And we can go in now and bring a couple of people off, get some fresh legs in. Who we're going to bring off, I don't know. John Close, you're not playing particularly well. We'll bring Lee Chuk Hin on for you. And we'll bring Fung Chi Hin on for Lam Hinting on the left as well, because he's on a yellow card and not playing particularly well. And that will do it for our substitutions. I'm going to praise the team, because they have played really well. As I said, 3-0 up with 5 minutes left to play. I think it's safe to say that we are not going to drop the ball from here. Or at least I hope we don't. And Gray is fed through again, but the keeper's out quick to collect that one. Long clearance from the keeper, but Fung Chi Hin does well to win the header and find Sanson. Sanson feeds the ball forward to Cohen. Cohen gets in with a shot, but the keeper makes a good save and turns the ball by for a corner. And Sanson to swing it in now. Looking for, I think that's Gray, but it's headed clear by the defence. And Happy Valley coming on the counter attack, but the attack doesn't amount to much. And this is going to be a Happy Valley highlight, I think. And it's Mbarga, it's through, but Choi Tito does well to hold on to the ball. It was offside anyway. Could see that there was a Happy Valley player ahead of him offside. I thought he might have been on. It doesn't really matter now. As 3 minutes left to play of added time, Neville finds Cohen with the ball, plays it back to Lee Chuk-hin, and with the switch ball out to Sanson on the left. He tries to find a player in the box, but can't find a blue shirt. And it's again Happy Valley with the counter attack with Fong Pak Lin coming forward. He has a shot, and that was an absolute rocket. I don't think there was any real need to hit it that hard. Scored it anyway, so it worked. You see, just caught on the break. Fong Pak Lin through. Plenty of time to decide what he wants to do with it, and beats in goals. 3-1 now as we go into the last minute. It's Fong Pak Lun with it again. He has players ahead of him, and he finds Hachi Fai coming in on the right hand side. He's got into the box, but his shot is quite tame. And there was an offside there as well, apparently. A bit of a late flag. We'll take our time over this free kick. And Dinny to take it. Last few seconds of the game, ball's cleared forward. Alan Gray's through. Can he get his hat trick? Yes, he can. Alan Gray with his 6th goal of the season and a hat trick for him today. 4-1 now. Alan Gray is looking a useful player. I don't really remember how any of the players played in the first 5 games that we covered. The ones that were in one of the corrupted videos. But Alan Gray looks useful. Yes, he was the best performer. And that was a great result. I'm very happy with that. As we said, that puts us top of our group. We are the only game to have played. And it's the first game, but top of the group is top of the group. Lung Hei Long is going to be out for 2 to 3 days with a tight calf. And we will praise Alan Gray for being superb in front of goal last time out. Okay, so our next game then is going to be the second Sapling Cup Group B game against TSW Pegasus. I'll be back in just a second with the team for that game. And we're back now with the team for the game against TSW Pegasus in the Sapling Cup. Couple of changes to the squad. One of the things you'll notice is we have Mark Swainston starting in midfield. He agreed to the contract that we offered him, so he is now with us as a permanent signing. So from the back, we have Choi Chito in goals, Lam Hin Ting, Dinny, Che Hyujun, and Ko Chi Hin at the back. Ko Chi Hin is a trialist that we have. Trialists can play in the cup, and he's somebody that I think there's a very good chance we're going to be signing. He's shown as having 4.5-star current ability, 22 years old. But we'll see how things look throughout his trial, but looks definitely like somebody that we could possibly be signing, especially if his acceleration and pace are at the top ends of these ranges, and his passing, his marking and tackling and things like that as well. We want them to be at the higher end, but definitely somebody that we're going to be looking at bringing in. We then have Swainston and Wong Junhin in central midfield with Sanson, Close and Cohen attacking midfield, and Gray up front. Close moving into the attacking midfield, central attacking midfield, as cover for Lung Hei Long, who is still not quite fully fit. So get into the game. A couple of players are lacking match sharpness. Chow Kaho is a goalkeeper that we've got on trial as well, who's also somebody that we might be looking into signing. Again, we'll wait and see what comes out of the trial. But we've got him on the bench at the moment as our sub goalkeeper for the game. carry on straight off from where you finished the last match, because you were excellent in the last match, as we get going. So 10 minutes into the game and we get our first highlight. Sanson plays the ball out wide for Cohen. Cohen into central midfield for Swainston. Swainston back to Wong Chun Hin. Gets it back from him. Just passing the ball between them now, Swainston and Hin, and the ball's played through for Cohen. Cohen's shot just clips the outside of the post and goes by. And Max Cohen picked up knock. That is 2 players in 2 games who have been injured. That is not ideal. We don't have the largest of squads. We don't want to get injuries. Sanson with a corner now, and it's Holder with, I think that was a header, from round about 12 yards out, and the header goes over the bar. But good effort. You can see by the league table up in the corner there, Pegasus and Lehman drew their opening game. So it keeps us top of the table. Half time then, and not really much has happened. I mean, I'm not hugely disappointed, but I'm not overly pleased either. I'm not doing badly at all. Continue to work hard, and hopefully that will inspire them a little bit. Especially if I give them some encouragement. We've got a free kick now with Sanson to take it. He gets it into the box, and Gray is there. The header, I couldn't quite tell if that was wide of the post or over the bar, but he couldn't get it on target anyway. And substitution o'clock to try and spark some things into life. So Swainston is going to come off. He's not played great. It is his first game with the team, and I've thrown him straight into the deep end. But we'll take him off. And you know what? Alan Gray's not playing particularly well either. But I don't really have anybody I can bring on for him. See, Lung Hei Long is injured, so I don't really want to be bringing him on. So I think Gray is going to be getting a stay of execution in this game. And we're going to bring Funcy Hin on for Lam Hin Ting. And that'll be our 3 substitutions with 25 minutes left to play. And highlight now with a throw in for Pegasus. It's Wu Chun Ming with it. Plays the ball forward. Coming down the left hand side now, and Wai has got a bit of space on the left here. Tries to get the ball in, but Che Hyujin does well to get the block in. Not the greatest of clearances, however. The ball back into the box is picked up by Choi Tse-to and goals. June now playing the ball forward, finds Neville. Neville with a big looping ball looking for Gray, but it's cut out by the Pegasus defence. Pegasus trying to get an attack going, and Goncalves is through here, but To with an excellent save deny him. And I think Loudson Hin is going to be offside. Yeah, referee got his the assistant referee got his flag up. So nothing to worry about there. Right, I would demand a bit more from the team, because I think there is more to get from them. Looking at player ratings, Gray is having an absolute shocker. That was after me giving him all that praise in the last game. And Sanson as well, who's supposed to be one of our better players. But full-time whistle, 1-1 draw. Stats-wise, I'd say that's probably a bit fair. We only had 2 shots on target the full game. They only had 3. So, not overly disappointed. Unlucky. It does keep us top of the table. We're 4 points from 2 games. Again, as I said before, not overly concerned with this game. Happy Valley get a win in their group, in their game against Lehman. Not overly concerned by this competition. If we do well in it, we do well in it. If we don't, we don't. it's not something I'm looking at winning anyway. But as it stands after that, we are top of the group, 4 points from 2 games. I can't remember if we play each other once or twice. Twice. So we've got Lehman coming up next and then the 3 games again there. But that draw then takes us to the end of the episode. Not a bad episode. Although it wasn't in the league, it was in the Sapling Cup. It was 4 points from a possible 6. So can't really complain. And the performance, particularly in that first game, was outstanding. So a good start to our career with Hong Kong, in videos anyway. So we will be back tomorrow. And I think what I will do is I will go away and I will play the rest of the Sapling Cup. And then come back at some point around about here. Not sure exactly where we're going to come back. It'll depend on how the Sapling Cup group games go. If we get through that, I don't know if there'll be another game when the next round of games is played. But we'll come back somewhere round about here. It might be Pegasus and Kitchie in the league, or it could be Kitchie and Eastern in the FA Cup and then the league. But we'll see, round about here somewhere, towards the end of November, beginning of December. As I said, I can't remember if it was the start of this video or if it was in this afternoon's video, because I'm recording them one after the other. We've only got 5 or 6 months left of the Football Manager 21 cycle before the next game comes out. So we want to try and get through these seasons as quickly as possible. And if it is a case of we're going to be progressing in cups, like in the FA Cup or the Sapling Cup, that extends the league. So we want to get through it as quickly as possible, especially if, as I suspect, we're going to be here in Hong Kong for more than one season. So yeah, come back round about end of November, beginning of December for tomorrow's episode, and we'll see how things are going there. And that wraps up episode 39. Now don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. If you haven't already, then subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos going forward. Upload daily at 8 PM UK time. And as always, thank you very much for watching.